Taurians. Hey, Taurians. What's going on with you, Taurians? All right. Let's see what we got. Ooh, cards keep trying to pop out, girl. Get back in there. Taurus. Love. Card reading. Hey, I got my contacts in today. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, babies. What's going on? Good morning. Is it morning? Girl, what time is it? Thank you all for being here. Good morning. What time is it? What time is it where I am? It is the morning, huh? No, I need some love. You're in California. I'm gonna do Libras last. Taurus. Ooh, Taurus, the Nine of Air. Okay, so something's been going on, all right? Some self-esteem issues, crying, anxiety, just some shit in your relationship that's really causing you to have some worries, all right? And it's like shit's been going down. That's legit. Like you really legitimately have some concerns here. But a lot of it is, well, no, for some of you, you have an abusive boyfriend, okay? He just says shit to just try to hurt you, you know, like, look at your fat ass. Well, ain't nothing wrong with no fat ass, though. Okay, all right, just so that we're clear. All right. But he was, you know, look at your fat ass. Yeah, you know, and it's like somebody is trying to put you down because they're so afraid that you would leave. It's like they're doing mental warfare to keep you. It's like they're trying to break you so that's what's happening. You know, the tarot tells you secrets. For whomever this relates to, this person is trying to break you, or you're trying to break somebody down in order to keep them near you. And it's a part of the game. Others of you are expecting the worst. You're having problems with sleeping at night. There's some self-fulfilling prophecies that may be happening. Like, you know, if you're afraid of something happening, is a possibility that it may happen. Some of you are having some sleepless nights. And, you know, when I get the Nine of Air, I love Doreen Virtue's, she says the Nine of Air means that positive thinking is important right now. And it says like your own obsessive negative thoughts are the true culprits behind the trouble you fear. Release your guilt and realize that regret is a wasted emotion. Turn your attention to the amazing possibilities for the future and leave the past behind. And I can relate to this because like I was getting to know a really beautiful person and I fucked up and said some fucked up shit. And then I just kept beating myself up to where weeks were passing, you know, and I wasn't contacting them. We weren't talking. And so they didn't know what to think. And I'm like, oh, they're probably going to be with someone else, you know, or whatever, you know. So this is saying, release your guilt and realize that regret is a wasted emotion. Turn your attention to the amazing possibilities for the future and leave the past behind. That's so good that I'm going to say it again. Positive thinking is essential. Your own obsessive negative thoughts are the true culprit behind the trouble you fear. Release your guilt and realize that regret is a wasted emotion. Turn your attention to the amazing possibilities for the future and leave the past behind. Yeah. Also, if depression is an issue, encourage those affected to seek professional counseling. So that's your first card. The next card that's crowning you is the Chariot. So you guys are moving into long-term committed partnership, perhaps with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Libra. Anybody really. We saw the air sign. We saw the air quality here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Some of you could have Gemini, Venus. I know a lot of Taurus with Gemini, Venuses. Okay, all right. Not everybody is like that. Oh, okay. I'm just saying this all. All right, so some of you are definitely in the month of November going to be moving into a major committed relationship with someone who doesn't want you to go, so they fuck with your head. You know, pimps used to do that to hoes. This is somebody who has some game from the old school. So, and if not, somebody is learning sophisticated manipulation techniques, and for whomever this is for, it's going to be working. Oh, 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 all right. It's going to be working because somebody is moving towards commitment and partnership, and they're becoming more of their abusers, or whoever's trying to seduce. They're starting to, become more towards you or to the abuser. Yeah, so it's like some of you are at odds with this uh, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of you are at odds with this person because they're not completely faithful. Like, you can't completely control this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel though with the Chariot here, they're very dedicated to you, but they flirt. It's like they want you to be dedicated to the relationship, so they mess your mind up and say vicious, nasty things to you to put you down to make sure you won't go anywhere. But then they do their thing, okay? But they do their thing with really, truly understanding who their woman is, who their significant other is. They have no qualms whatsoever of laying that shit down the law. It seems like whoever this person is, they're bold enough to actually say it to somebody. Like, this fool will actually tell somebody, you are my side chick, that's my woman, that's what's up, and that's how it's gonna be. But at the same time, they may be like, you know what, I'm gonna have another woman, I'm gonna do my thing on the side, and that's how it's gonna be. But I see them, I know this sounds crazy, but yeah, I see them really wanting to take your singleness away. Like, there's something about you that makes them want to rush into not being single anymore and move, I mean, like with great force and speed towards taking your singleness away from you. There may be a ceremony, a wedding in the future for some of you, okay? You might just have 3 bridesmaids or something because maybe you've already been married before. Some of you are going to have a summer wedding, and it's going to be by water. But yeah, you guys are moving towards commitment, but this person is trying to break you down so that you'll never leave. And pimps do that. Pimps do that as well. Okay. And if they're not doing that, then they're using some type of psychological warfare to keep you bound to them. Exactly. They feel like you ain't going nowhere. I see that in the near future, there's going to be some type of celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth announcement. Also, you're going to be having more fun together. But I feel like with the 3 of Cups here and the King of Fire, there may be other people, again, that may be a part of your connection. But I don't really feel that the 3 of Cups is anything to really trip off of. Now, the 3 of Coins is, for me, if it ends there and we're talking about other people, because they're building something. They're building a foundation. Shit, that bitch gonna be around for years. Three of Cups is we drink with each other, we have fun, this is a nice communication, but this person knows who their major person is. You're worried that you're going to lose them, but you're not. Okay, you're not going to lose this person to anybody else because you are the one. All right, you are definitely the one. Some of you are moving away from a Cancer, moving towards a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. You yourself is coming in as being a player. So this could be you, Taurus. You could be the one that's playing around on the side, and you know who your main one is, and you just are doing this stuff on the side for sport. Because you're coming in as player. You're definitely coming in as somebody who is, open to friends. I can have some friends. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's at a distance, or a foreigner, or someone who's older. Definitely someone older, someone who just knows the game a little bit better. Some of you are in a relationship that you kind of have the desire to move on because you don't like how they're talking to you or how they're treating you. All right? And you're not really happy. That's some of you. But I think that some of you are looking for a more spiritual connection. Like you want to feel somebody. And I don't know. You feel those of you in major relationships, you're with the person you want to be with, but something is missing. And so you have to go outside of the union to get what's missing. Some of you want to get out of your major relationships, though. You're afraid to. It's kind of like one of the reasons that you see other people is you're wondering, could you find a connection that is better than the connection you already have right now? And that's what some of you are secretly doing. So I see somebody having a side piece in November, and I see you maybe having a major relationship and maybe a side piece. I see you working really hard to develop something of renown and glory. But yeah, that's what I see. I see that you could be in a lot of tears because you think your significant other has a side piece. But since you're coming in as a 7 of air, you could very well have a side piece. Some of you are pregnant. Okay, you're pregnant by a married man's baby. Let's see what else we have. So Taurus, whatever is hurting you and whatever was causing you a lot of darkness in your relationship, it looks like things are getting ready to take an unexpected turn towards the better. Okay, we get the Wheel of Fortune at the core here. You're going to get the fortune of your focus. And it seems like there's going to be a lot of positive, good luck, a good twist of fate that's going to be coming to you in your relationships and your life. All right, like fortune is, like you may be, in others of you, you may be in a bad situation right now, but fortune, when it comes to relationships, is getting ready to come and shake this bad experience off you. So fortune is turning on your Wheel of Fortune. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune came with a place. Then the Wheel of Fortune came with some clothes. Then the wheel with its fortune brought you a new place. And what they're saying is, even though you're hurt now, or maybe embarrassed or disappointed, the wheel is getting ready to either turn the situation that you're in to positive good luck, or the wheel is getting ready to bring somebody in that it feels like you have fortune to be with. Okay. Some of you are moving on from a Scorpio or a Cancer. Some type of relationship is dying, And others of you are you are moving towards marriage with the seventh house of partnerships, and somebody's letting go of their player ways. So somebody is letting go of their player ways. So at first we saw a player, then it says that this is a surprise. Then it says something is going to happen. Like there's going to be some type of token of love shown that whoever, they're going to really take a look at their behavior. They're going to take a look at themselves. And they are going to realize that they can lose you at any minute. And it makes them want to leave their ways behind. It looks like somebody is trying to change, Taurus, with the Scorpio card here. So somebody is going to be moving more towards being more solid in a relationship. And they're going to let a lot of their player ways go, because it looks like they want to hold on to you. They want to hold on to you. Yeah. And they want you to continue to be theirs, or to be theirs. And it looks like there's going to be, you guys are going to pick up. You guys are going to pick up. And Taurus, it looks like for the month of November, especially towards Thanksgiving, it's going to be a really good give and take of each other's energy here. Whew. It looks like the worst was in October. Every day that we get out of October and move towards the middle of November is going to get better and better. Okay? October was a mess for some of you. Some of you are also going to be taking trips. You may go visit your family in Thanksgiving. Some of you are just going to drive kind of relatively far, maybe to see somebody 2 hours away, because the chariot comes with the death, so it ain't that far. But I see a real good Christmas. I don't know where that came from, but I see you being really happy by Christmas. But I feel like a lot of you could be dealing with the Libra. Oh, come Emmanuel. Anyway, I see that there's going to be a lot of give and take between you and someone who you're going to explore as a friend. It looks like you and your partner are going to move towards developing just the friendship part of your relationship again. You may get an ad in a personal. You may get one of those swipe left, swipe right type of situations going on. I see you coming in, Taurus, as having multiple people, and you're coming in as a 3 of coins, meaning that you want to build something with somebody on the side. So some of you may have somebody significant, and then others of you want to have these other things on the side, maybe call them friendships, maybe friends with benefits. And some of you are going to really actively orchestrate that. Not everybody. Others of you suspect that your partner might be doing something, and some of you openly know about a third person. I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. I really don't. Okay, so we're going to finish the rest of this reading at Vimeo, and we're going to look at what are the influences, what's influencing your partner right now, the outcome, and we'll pull some more cards, see what's going on here. Okay? All right, Taurians, hope you enjoyed your reading. God bless.